Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my video. And as usual, I'm Vương. So I want to ask you a question that I think about it currently. It is, will you send your child to school? So I think about this question a lot. And of course, I realized something. That's why now is the time to think about it, to think of it. So a lot of problem today happens with the education, especially in Vietnam. I know that school, there lies something that's like actually I think is easy to realize, but we're afraid to face with this. And as like we accept to send our children to school. Now, I don't have child yet, but in the future, I think I will think about this problem, this issue seriously. And I think now think of this problem is not too early, right? How do you think? Do you think that you will send your children to school, or we have another option that we can homeschooling? Like we can teach our children, we can treat them actually is good than what is school doing. And you know why I say that? Why I wonder about this question? Because I think at school, our child do not have enough time for learning. Actually, the real situation right now is parents, they are too busy for their job, and that's why they don't have enough time to take care of their children. And of course, they choose the option that send their children to school. But actually, that's not the place for your children learning. It's, let's face with this. Let's face with this that you can see that school is the place that keep your children until you finish your job, right? In Vietnam especially, the parents work for the whole day, and then in the afternoon or maybe later in the evening, they will get home and they go to school and take their children back home. And yeah, I think about it. I think of it, and I think that's not really good. That's not really good. Because actually we should face with this. In school, our children, like you let's imagine that in a classroom, just one teacher and more than 20 children, maybe 30 or 40 children in one classroom. So of course the teacher cannot individual teaching with your children, right? With your child. The teacher cannot, actually. And of course, let's think that what will your child doing? What will they do? So the teacher's job is to keep your child sit down at a chair and write or read, I think for general, they keep your child busy. And that's what they do. Learning is not effective at school. And that's why I think of it a lot that between we can treat our child as best as we want. But maybe we will take our time, right? But I think that's not much. That's not much. Just around 1 hour or 2 hours a day. And what about the rest of the day? Yeah, I still think of it. Maybe the rest of the day we will take care of our children. But today in our life, in the life in Vietnam, that parents is very, very busy. They should to go to work and earn money. And of course, it's also have negative side that they work a lot and don't have enough time to take care of their children. For example, my niece, her parents work a lot. She is 2 years old, and her parents, of course, they spend the whole day for working. Just less of time they can spend for her. And I think that's not good, because actually that age, she wants to learn more. She wants to connect with their parents, with her parents. And of course, I think her parents have to take time with her. Maybe, of course, they have to work. They must work to earn money and take care of their life. But you shouldn't. You shouldn't work too much. And even you can teach your children when you stay with them. So let's think about it. Will you send your child to school? And of course, with the bullshit time there, without effective a lot. Or you can keep your child at home. And of course, they learn faster, they learn better. And you can understand your child a lot. You can connect with your child a lot. Any problem your child have, you will know. You will understand. Which one will you choose between send your child to school and keep them at home and teaching by yourself? Still think about it. I think if you choose either one, they also have the negative side and positive side. Maybe with the option that you will send their child go to school, you will have time to work. You will have time to shopping, working, hang out with your friends, maybe. But the negative side is you don't have enough time to understand your child. You will not connect as best as you want with your child. And maybe, I would say maybe, your child will have some problem with their life, you don't understand, you don't really. So then, it's very hard to understand their problem. So that is the first option. And the second, you can keep your child at home and teach them by yourself. So at this option, you can understand your child very much. You can see them develop day by day very fast. and you and your child connecting each other very, very much. You are the master of your child education. You can do whatever you want, whatever you think that is the best for your child education. And of course, I think the negative side, not really negative, but I think you won't have time to go to work as much as the first option. You, you need to take more time with your child. And maybe it's not easy to hang out with your friends. It's not really easy, but you can arrange the time, I think. Okay, that's all. Let's think about it. And I think whatever you choose, you always have the reason, right? And I'm also thinking about this issue. And yeah, maybe in the future, I will have the right decision for this problem. It's very important. It's very, very important in our children's life.